Good evening, lovely people. I'm joined tonight by one, two, three, four and a half individuals of various persuasions and backgrounds. Mostly white backgrounds, though, except for me. I've got a blue one.
Charlotte in here.
You can call it what you want. It looks white.
I meant my background for Jarek.
Sure. We're here to put some Dungeons in your Dragons. And some stuff I think might have happened last time. What happened last time, crew?
Wasn't a consequence.
Okay. Nothing of consequence, apparently. Other than things of no consequence, what else happened?
Given this-
Self-inflicted idiocy.
Yeah.
Given the situation, I think Vest should cover this one.
Why? Because I had such a big role last week?
Exactly. So you have plenty of energy left for today, and, well, I mean, come on.
Oh, I remember exactly what happened.
It's your episode. Leave on.
It's my episode. So what happened last week? Casimir got away.
Yeah, he did. Now, how did that happen? Fitch, how did Casimir start to get away?
No comment.
Might there have been some diamonds
Goodberry
ground?
restoration, something?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't
Fitch
think.
worked at the direction of others.
Oh, yes, I don't blame Fitch at all for Casimir's escape. I blame Zoria.
Why?
Wow.
The group insisted that Casimir needed sanity and a tongue, and so sanity and a tongue was created.
Vest did nothing of the sort, but Vest kept quiet, as he normally does.
And Zoria.
How is this Zora's fault?
Well.
Spellbook shenanigans.
Yeah.
That Zoria
None of
said
this
she
would
was
be a
fine
problem.
without, but Jarek insisted.
Yeah, none of this would be a problem if you two whores hadn't wanted to get Casimir's spells.
This was all Jarek end of the day because he didn't want to live around Zoria, who didn't get the spell book.
No, I'm going to defend Jared. Do you know how poor Zoria is? Do you know why that is?
Because Zoria spends every penny she gets
does.
on magic.
On bullshit.
I mean, in fairness, like, Zoria and Fitch are the most expensive expenses we have.
All right, hold on. I do seem to recall Zoria.
Raise the dead.
Have you yet?
Yes, the gnome in the alley.
And now we don't have enough diamonds to raise the dead.
In fairness, I do
That's
seem to
y'all's
recall.
problem.
You know what? Yeah, actually.
Continue.
Either
This is
way,
not Vess's problem. Vess has already said, don't res me.
motherfucker, that's why he's gonna get rezzed. Either way, yeah, Casimir got away, went to Cricksdale, and Hob was like, please don't kill the adventurers of Cricksdale, and our party was like,
But why?
We did go and speak with Hob to try and negotiate passage, which ended up poorly for us. Ish.
Zora did an excellent job negotiating that for the party.
Zoria.
Well,
yes, the negotiator.
The negotiator.
She gave up the Lich Finger. There was a thing about Hob only has teleportation circle, so he could only get as far as Ardbridge. But Tilly was working on the boat, so she wasn't available to use her teleport spell to get us all the way to Cricksdale. So we're in kind of a lurch there.
Yeah, so we need to wait for Tilly to finish what she's doing, and then she's going to want to charge us for the next teleport.
His finger is for, which Zoria tried to agree with for services rendered in the future, but Hob was not having that.
That's the thing,
Hob
like,
did not
things
buy
are
that.
exchanging hands, and no deals are actually being made. They're just exchanging hands and being like, We'll figure it out.
That finger was for services rendered.
Per Hob. What Zoriath said, I'm giving it to you for
Be
future
render.
services.
Yeah, to be rendered.
Yeah,
Because-
so I think it's gonna be the I will tolerate I will tolerate being your carriage driver until I don't tolerate it anymore, kind of deal. So
That
yeah,
sounds about right.
Hob. Oh, man, how did this go? Tilly said that she'd work on your boat for free, but you owed her. Big.
Yeah, that's
Like a
what
big
the
my
nut
finger
finger
job.
was
is
for.
big.
Like a finger.
She can have two.
uh,
I mean, shit, if she's adventurous enough, Jericho will give her 3.
Just remember, Zoria's familiar is a bird.
yeah.
I just got that.
That was clever.
That's clever.
So,
Thank you.
When Fitch cried,
Fitch did indeed
Ha-
scry. What
We
did
saw
Fitch see
did
when
the
he scried?
weirdest Castlemere getting patched up at the guild in Quickdale.
By
Mhm.
an elven woman.
And how did Vess react to that?
I think his reaction was somewhere along the lines of, fuck.
See, now that you've said something, Gump,
I've
to
not
that
said.
particular line of inquiry, it gives a player ideas, don't you know?
No.
Yes.
I don't know. So, you were all kicked out of Hobbs Tower for the night.
I believe we all went back to the knives.
I believe you all went back to the knives.
Zoria put up an alarm.
Oh, it is true. Because Zoria is certainly not afraid.
No,
No.
no.
She's being cautious. It's different.
Taking reasonable precautions.
Yeah, in fairness, I think they're all reasonable at this point.
She's preemptively attacking by being ready for Castlemere so that she can do something when he shows up.
Mhm.
Not fear.
Not
Best
fear.
defense is a good attack. Yes.
Yep.
The best defense is a good attack, so I'm gonna use alarm. The most offensive spell I know.
Yep,
Best
that's how
defense
Zoria works.
is quietly setting a tripwire in my room and crying as I hug my pillow to sleep.
Zoria doesn't
The art of
cry.
war.
I'm just gonna say it wasn't a glyph of warding.
It was
We
not.
got that going for us.
Yep.
We haven't
She had
reached that level yet.
She had a very good plan for assassination involving Glyph of Warding, but it was ignored by the party.
Does she have glyph?
I don't think it was ignored.
It was a great plan, except for the fact that how the fuck were we going to get into the king's toilet?
Yeah,
Tyrion
see, it wasn't
Lannistering
ignored.
somebody with a glyph of warding is no, no.
It was
Yes.
heard, addressed, and denied. Not ignored.
Fucked up part is I seem to recall that was one of our better plans for that situation.
That actually
Yes.
probably would have worked a lot better than what actually happened.
Till
I
we
mean-
realized that it was the advisor and not the king.
I mean, there would have been some hijinks involved with it, but it probably would have worked well.
It probably wouldn't have landed Carcom in the hands of the Drow. like some other people's plans.
Oh no, I don't think it would have changed that.
I'm just saying, Jerk set out to get the king killed. It happened.
Hmm.
That was a very fucking dead king.
Y'all still don't have the head back.
The what?
Y'all lost the head.
Meh.
Did
Never
we?
needed it.
I don't think
Eh,
we've really prioritized that.
I don't think so.
eh, y'all didn't.
Fitch wasn't with them at the time, so.
Nope.
Ah. So what are we doing at the knives? Anything?
Yeah, I feel like we like go to
Crying
sleep.
into one's pillow.
Leaking. Zoria doesn't cry, she just leaks.
Leaks. What is this
Sometimes it's blood.
salty fluid coming out of my eyes?
It's
Don't
just leaky eyes.
understand.
Blood, salt water.
Right?
There must
Probably
be no,
lubricant.
there's just onions around, obviously.
Hmm.
Hobgoblins are like onions. No wait.
Like
Layered.
parfaits.
Always
I can
causing
imagine
people to
Zoria.
cry.
I can imagine Zoria being like, "God damn it, Fitch used his portable onion plant for good berries again."
Yeah, that would track.
Why
Yeah,
did
that's
he?
my new canon. Fitch
Why?
carries an onion, and when he casts good berry, he gets onion good berries.
No wonder nobody
Yeah.
wants to eat them.
Nope. Well, and he does a lots of like
Right,
smearing good berries in
cells,
people's
yeah.
eyes and like
Uh,
in their wounds.
yeah. No wonder nobody wants Fitch
He
around
like
them.
salts the good berries before he shoves them in people's wounds. They're salted onion good berries.
Yeah.
Yeah, the salt burns, and that means it's working.
It's also
It's
the reason.
expelling the hurt.
Also the reason that Fitch
With more hope.
always smells as bad as he looks.
He doesn't smell. Sorry. Fitch doesn't smell. He licks himself clean every night
Like a
No.
dog.
after he's eaten good berries.
Yeah, after he's eaten his onion good berries,
Flavored with onion.
he smells like onion.
Oh.
Fitch smells like 3-day-old BO. All the time.
And onions.
Do lizards sweat?
No.
Important.
No.
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 But for some reason, Fitch
No, but
always
apparently they lick
smells bad.
themselves with onion. Yeah.
Fitch is always vaguely moist and onion scented at all times.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, and Jarek will just be likely, reading a little bit and then going to sleep. Like he's getting ready for tomorrow.
The next morning, Bess is gonna get up and do a little thing.
And do a little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little
A
dance.
little something, something.
Make a little love.
Do a
Get down
little
tonight.
workout, take a little bath, and then show up at Hobbs Tower and knock on the door.
All right.
Alone? Wow.
Alone.
Yep, alone.
Shalom.
Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, it's Vess. Can you go get Hobbs or Tilly, whichever one's available? Both.
Yeah, okay. Hi, Vess.
Hi.
And he trundles back into the tower. And a few moments later, Tilly answers. In a robe. Bleary-eyed.
Hi. Morning.
Good morning, Vess.
Was hoping to have just a little chat before we head out for the day.
Okay. Sure. How can I help you today? Hob said that you might all need a ride.
Yeah, we need to get to Cricksdale as quickly as possible. So, I just kind of wanted to swing by and figure out why you and Hob are dicking us around so much. Now, look, I mean, hey, you want payment if this is a business type thing and you need gold or whatever, you know, that's one thing. But this whole like, oh, Tilly's busy with the boat. Oh, Hob's busy, wherever. I mean, come on. Look, I know you got reasons. People know I got reasons. Anybody at my lashing know I got reasons. But if you could just be a little bit more upfront.
Zoria tends to rub us aggressively. And Hob and myself don't really want to be anybody's little bitch.
Okay, and if it's a matter of payment, we should talk payment, but this whole, oh, I only know teleportation circle and she knows teleport and people are busy and all this and that.
I mean, I have been working on your flying boat.
And I do believe this.
That does take a good bit of magic.
I agree with that too, but you have time to stop and take company, which we appreciate.
I'm not working on it here.
I know.
Okay.
I assume.
No.
I don't know where you've got it or what you're doing.
Yeah, it's I've got it in a warehouse on the outside of town.
But Hob is here, having conversation with us while you're off doing the boat. That, I think we both know that's not true. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I get it.
So, like, if we could just be a little bit. I haven't told anybody, and I won't. It's your business.
I'm catching what I think what you're saying. But
hey, I haven't told anybody, not gonna tell anybody. There's a lot. People have reasons. I understand reason. I'm not gonna ask about reason. But I also know you're lying. And it would be a little nice moving forward. We had a little bit more transparency between. We've been through a lot together.
Yeah.
And we'd like to keep your services up, and if it's a matter of payment, once again, we can discuss that. And
I'm
sure Jarek's got some stuff squirreled away.
Not so much a matter of payment so much as it is a matter of we don't want to be a party to murder or well, Zoria's little teleportation bitch. She comes off strong.
Not bitch. She really does. She's a prideful woman. We know this.
Yeah.
And that's maybe if Jarek is very good at working books and stuff. If you need more payment to feel less bitchy. But,
I didn't think that we were or that Hob was particularly bitchy the other night.
No, but this whole, you're
Oh, I follow. Yeah,
and we got to get down there quickly. There's an urgency here, and certain roundabouts that you have us going through are slowing us down. We need to get down there fast. I don't know if we made that quite clear enough. And the murder thing, you helped us murder a Rakshasa. That was fine.
That's a demon.
Yeah, well, what about a rapist? We leave them alive.
Well, they need to atone,
Mm-hmm.
stand
Yeah.
trial. They shouldn't be walking free for sure.
Don't worry, they'll get what's coming to them, and that's what we're talking about. One of the things. Arsonists, rapists, murderers. I mean, corrupt governments, all types of stuff.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who thinks Vess is coming across as a union busting mafioso right now?
The Brooklyn accent is coming through very strong.
Bess has been drinking and is forgetting how he talks. He's trying to be blunt without, he's not good at talking around bushes.
Mm-hmm. I understand, Vess, where you're coming from. And I will help you get to Cricksdale. I will not help you do whatever you were going to do there.
That's fine. Again, we weren't looking for an accomplice, but we are looking for a way to get down there as quickly as possible. And that seems to be delayed due to a certain amount of, certain amount of stuff happening on your side.
It's hard to say yes to her.
Again, but if you need something to get it done,
Maybe have someone else talk.
we can do that.
Maybe
Okay?
maybe you can come with the diplomacy and the softer, more touching side of things.
Yet see, if I think you also understand that if I tell Zoria that she needs to be softer, she's not gonna understand.
That woman wouldn't know soft if you hit her in the face with a bag of bricks.
She would think that was soft, I think. That's
might be
part of the
true.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. She thinks a bag of bricks is soft, so when we ask her to be soft, you get a bag of bricks to the face. See how that...
That's
maybe
probably the
Jarek.
problem.
Yeah, but if it's gold or other stuff like magic items or something you need, it would help if you vocalize that instead of just dicking us around with this whole, oh, Tilly's off working on the boat while Hob is here in the tower.
Yeah, I was working on the boat yesterday, but yeah, I understand. Um, I just I don't want to just be seen for my services.
And that's the thing. Maybe if we want this to be a little bit more tete-a-tete, then we can work on developing a rapport that isn't necessarily based upon monetary value. We've been through a lot together.
Yeah, maybe just come by for tea, cookies.
Maybe when we're done doing the murder down here.
Brutus makes a mean quiche. I mean, he has help from the servant.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, again, when we're trying to expedite things, it helps not to just get dicked around quite so much. But we'll make sure that you get a fair share, and I'll have Jarek. I'll talk to him about it because Zoria is always going to be that way.
hmm not to be rude or maybe racist. I don't know how this comes off, but maybe try to civilize her a little more.
Hmm. I don't think it's the civilized part that's like the problem. I think it's the fact that like more of a superiority complex
Superior.
thing.
Oh, that.
Yeah. You know, it's, and like no offense, but it's also kind of a wizard thing. Most wizards are arrogant dickheads.
I hope I'm not arrogant.
I mean, you again, which is why we're having this conversation because you're kind of dicking us around in the whole like, oh, hey, we need help with something. Here you are trying to be like, oh, I can't do it because I only know teleportation circle when we both kind of know, you know. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll talk to Jarek and see if we can't like get you some additional funds or magic items or I don't know, maybe he can chop off a hand for you or something. Apparently he loses body parts, that's the thing.
I mean, Jarek would be a continued research on Jarek is always great. And to just not to treat me so much as a professional relationship.
We can do that. But I'll again, thank you for your help and support and just we'll you know, you don't dick us around and we'll try and have Zoria like read books while Jarek deals business. That's all.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
So we'll be back sundown.
Uh, Presumably that's when you prefer to all travel. However, it is Kirksdale, so it's a little farther west, given Jarek's conditions. Maybe a little later.
Good thinking. Thanks for all your help,
Yeah,
Tilly.
you're welcome. Yes.
Let's we'll head back to the knives.
Okay.
That was
Meanwhile,
bullshit, and I love it.
Zoria snores and just feels something's off, and then just goes back to sleep. Wow.
Just, just, just a moment of peace for everyone's dignity as we just got read dirty and we weren't even present for it.
What?
Yeah.
By who? Tilly?
I mean, she only really threw Zoria, you know.
Zoria's prideful and hard to work with, and
Zoria,
doesn't
I mean, that's
always
what she tried to say. I
feel.
was like,
Yep.
Zoria's fucking difficult.
Yeah, and
There's
the
no
thing is,
give
it's
and
like
take.
then you need to be like, hey, Jarek, can we talk payment?
Can I speak to your
That's
manager,
Vess's
Zoria?
point. Yep, that. That's what you need to do. Here, Zoria, look at this book while Jarek and I go talk business. And hey, we're supposed to be friends here. Like, we've been friendly, so
Yep.
like, let's all be friendly.
Funny thing is, Zoria has been very friendly.
Zoria, like, this is as civilized as a hobgoblin would ever
Yeah.
get,
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah. I know that, but Tilly probably hasn't met a lot of hobgoblins,
She's definitely learned it now. She's getting a collegiate fucking education.
right? Home in a lunchbox. You gonna send somebody home
Yeah.
in a lunchbox?
No, I'm using it as a screen to keep my spawn from looking at the laptop.
Oh yeah, sure.
Because eye development and all that.
And because he's
Brain
getting
stuff.
fussy and he's being a little shit.
Yeah. Okay. So you, the rest of you wake up. unless Vess kills you in your sleep.
Best does
That is a
not.
distinct possibility.
Vess, I assume you're just kind of hanging out in the common room.
Yeah, Vest grabs a lunch like normal.
Sure.
Zoria might come down at that point, because, like, Zoria knows that Vest would be there at that time.
Mhm.
That's standard. And then I feel like at some point, toward like later in the day, we'll go up to Jarek and Fitch's room. Or at least Vest will head up that way towards sundown.
Um,
Sorry. Zoe will follow. She has nothing to do.
yeah. Vess, after a few hours of you sitting in the common room, the innkeeper comes over and passes you a letter.
Vest will
It does not have your name on it.
Vest will like hand it over to Zoria and be like,
It
"Can you
has
like do a magic thing or something?"
Jarek's
It's
name on
Anthrax.
it.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
I
terrible.
mean, it's for Jarek, so it probably is nothing. It is either nothing of consequence or something that I would define as intellectually offensive. Do you want to read it?
I mean, if it's a sex thing, I really don't.
Do you want to risk it?
Yeah, honestly, I think that if it's something important, Jarek would probably tell us. Or his curiosity got the hobgoblin.
That is not a thing, what he just said.
I mean,
That is true. He will tell us eventually. It's reasonable to assume that, yes?
yeah. Oh, hang on a second. Vest pulls out the sending stone, and we'll send Callan.
In front of Zoria?
Yep, for once.
Sorry, just like.
Heading to Cricksdale in pursuit of Castlemere. Things got fucked. Not trying to do much, but we'll recon where possible. Let me know if needed. And puts it away.
Thus, you get a response from Callan. Not from Castlemere. That'd be fucked. Um, saying, asking if you're planning on trying to take down the guild and if you want help, but he can't get there quickly.
Vest can't respond. Unless, like, unless it's Callan's sending.
No, it's through the stone.
Yep.
Zora's just looking at Vest like. When, since when have you had that? And who's on other side?
Oh, it's Callan. But we can
Oh.
yeah, it's not big. It's I mean, you know how these work, I assume, so it's not really a big
Yes.
boon.
She's just been making you use sending to him for months.
Yeah,
Essentially.
you've just been making me use sending to Callan for months. That is all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I can only use this once a day, so anything else that has to do generally has to go through you.
Use a rock once a day. Lightning bolt once a day.
Well, yeah, see, rock is done for the day, so I mean, as if I don't just say good morning to him every day.
Ah. Well,
Good morning, I'm still alive.
I understand.
You don't know.
Do let me know
Um,
if you have other strange or interesting magical items about you.
I've got this
They
book
might,
on the history of Castlemere, like his lineage. But it's not very interesting.
and not relevant right now, I think. We're
No,
done with
I
that,
already read it. It was pretty boring.
I imagine. Okay, let us give this thing to Jarek and not leave the room until he says, well, it reveals the contents.
And we head upstairs to Jarek's room.
I love how this went from he'll tell us if it's important to we're gonna stay in the room until he tells us.
Well, that's the difference between what Bess said and how Zoria heard it.
Right. There are no secrets between us. I would know.
And Bess just revealed one secret in character, and out of character, apparently Bess has another.
Yeah, so I guess they both go to the boys' room.
Yep. Okay.
I like to imagine there's just a I like to imagine there's just like a scaly foot sticking out of a leaf pile, slowly painting its own nails.
It is now.
What color?
Good berry.
What color paint?
Goodberry color.
Good berry
obviously.
juice. It's
Mixed
good
with
for
a little
the
Goodberry and
formaldehyde to make
onion.
it spread good.
it's good for the keratin. Why are we like this?
Fitch is
Jarek.
Mm,
Jump on top of the bed he's under.
why.
You got mail.
is it an elf?
I don't know. Not a male elf, I assume.
Or do you mean there's actual like postage?
Oh, posted.
Oh. He'll like reach out from under the bed and like wiggle his fingers beside the edge of the bed. And a request for the letter.
I think Zoria has it.
That slaps
any
his
drop-
hand.
If Zoria has it, she'll just drop the letter on his hand.
The hand goes from to
Careful, she can break that.
and then he'll Zoria gave him the letter?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then he'll just drag the letter under the bed, open it up, and start reading.
If it is important, read it out loud. We
No.
want to hear.
Well, I have to read it to know if it's important, so hold on.
Do you have enough light under there to read?
I do, thank you.
This one can create light if it is needed.
I'm a fucking vampire. I can see in the dark.
I am eagerly
That's
awaiting
not.
the day Fitch accidentally casts daylight.
Yeah,
Oh my
Fitch
God.
just
He
cast
has-
some light under the
He
bed. I'm
has
sure Jarek
cast
will
daylight
appreciate it.
before.
Has he?
Thank you. Yes, when we were first in the fog cloud, back when we went to the Feywilds
yeah.
or wherever,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think daylight hurts
trying to cut through
vampires
the
anyway.
fog.
I mean, not if you're
I
Edward.
can't imagine why it wouldn't.
No, it's not even in the spell. Like it's just light. It's just really bright light.
Depends upon how, like a DM
Mhm.
Yeah.
ruling
It's not
type of
it's
thing.
not light from the sun. But yeah, Jericho will read the letter.
The letter is simply, I request some audience with you.
Get fucked.
K.
K.
Mhm.
K.
It's signed K.
Fucking shit.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
You think you know what this is?
No, I think I
Uh,
know what she's going to be asking.
Yeah, I think so too.
What's she asking?
Jarek has been.
Let's see it play out.
I think the drow thing's going sideways, but he'll start crawling under the bed, pull out his alchemy kit, and immediately start making potions. So, minor delay.
What?
Minor
Wh-
delay.
When are
What
we
do you mean
meeting up with
delay?
Tilly? When are we meeting with Tilly?
Shortly after sunset. Like maybe an hour or so after, given
Jarek will
the
pull out
time
his
difference.
clock and look at it and slap it down and get back to making potions. I have to make a meeting.
What meeting? Is it
Uh,
important? Read it out loud.
it fucking he'll just toss the letter to Zoria.
Oh.
Who is K?
Is K? Yes, of course it is. Hmm. What do you think she wants?
Fucking
It's
oh,
certainly not fucking Jarek.
yeah, well, I mean, probably. Let's not rule that out, though.
Well, on that note, to get to Cricksdale, we should think a little bit more about how we deal with Tilly and what type of payments we can give her. There's some issues there.
Issues?
Well, I mean, Zoria was pretty, Zoria.
Sorry.
What?
Oh,
I'm always Zoria.
Yes, that's exactly what I explained as well.
I do not understand.
how bad?
I mean, well, it's just the concept. A, business should probably go through Jarek. And B,
Oh God! You said the quiet part out loud.
What business?
you know, payment for services to be rendered.
They have been paid. I gave finger.
Yeah, see, and that kind of makes her think that she's our teleport bitch, which doesn't really make people feel good, which doesn't really make the transaction very fruitful for either side, and causes delays like we had yesterday.
Two eyes peer out of the leaves. The foot retracts. A hand comes out. It begins painting its own fingernails.
You know, if we want to get, you know, the family and friends discount, we might actually have to be more friendly in the future.
This
You know, like Zoria, how you act like towards a friend instead of just a business associate.
I am acting. They're friends. We have shared spell books. She has copied my spells. I've copied hers.
Very intimate, I understand.
What else is there to friends?
You know, like things like,
Is she confused
please
about our
would you?
relationship?
It's, it's,
Okay. Okay. No, hold on.
yeah,
I
see,
think.
see,
Okay. Okay. I need to go meet Kay, and I think I should do that alone, judging by that letter. So here's what I suggest. Zoria, do you have a hairbrush?
Yes.
Is it a nice hairbrush?
Yes, is my hairbrush. Is nice.
Okay. 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 There's a thing I've seen human girls do.
Jerk, I don't recommend Zoria brush anyone's hair. She'll be bald.
That's a good point. I suggest you go over early, spend a little time with Tilly, maybe have a drink or something, and brush her hair, and maybe have some girl talk. Try to not.
I mean, or like you could have wizard talk. You know,
Yeah,
like things like what's your favorite spell? What types of ingredients do you like to? There's a hand coming out of that leaf pile.
there is a hand coming out of the leaf pile. Fitch,
The hand wiggling intensifies.
Oh God, is he
Fitch's
trying to
head
cast a
pops out.
spell?
yes. What
Somebody
Fitch? What?
stop him.
This one can paint Tilly's nails.
I don't think that will help the.
general health.
Maybe business should just go through you, Jarek. That might
Okay,
be.
yeah, tell
Yeah,
Tilly
so
I'll
if
talk
you
to her.
like, yeah, like maybe
Yeah.
some magic items we could
Yeah,
give or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
tell Tilly I'll talk
Okay.
to her.
Okay. You
Fuck.
go meet Kay. We'll go over the tower.
Yeah, fuck, I'll think about that in a minute. I'm and he started gathering up potions and stuffing shit in his arm. I'm gonna go. How light is it outside?
It's like
I'm
3 in the afternoon.
There's a sun. You might want to.
Yeah, cloak. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a date. Bye. And Jerk will just leave.
Oh, Jarek. By the way,
What?
and Beth smacks his hand.
I hate you so much. What, Fitch?
This one will follow.
Yeah, stay with them. Keep them safe.
But Jarek's more important.
No,
What?
no. No. Jerk's just slowly backing out the door. No, and just closes it.
Those two suck.
Girls
As
suck.
soon as Jarek goes away, Zora just leans to Vess and says, "What is girl talk exactly?"
Yeah, I really think maybe less girl talk and more just stick with what you're good at, like things like wizard stuff, and maybe even if you know something is wrong, don't say it.
Volunteers to be the Tilly surrogate.
What?
Somehow it got worse.
Zoe, I can practice on this one.
I
don't.
we can just go to the tower. We can just go to the tower and have tea or coffee or maybe hard liquor.
Gump, what the fuck have you done?
Oh, I have plans.
Schemes
Which will
within the schemes.
come back to, because I gotta pee. Okay. Delightful.
Was that a yes to my text, or
I
was
have
that a yes
no
when you asked?
idea. No, she said dominate monster.
Okay.
It's a higher level spell.
5th, I believe.
8th.
8th?
Yeah. It allows you to dominate anything.
Oh, dominate
Yeah, as
person.
opposed to
I
yeah.
think. Yeah.
It is an 8. Yeah.
Giving dominatrix.
Not really. Perhaps she has this view of herself of someone that she wants to be, but isn't. So, here Lucky is just like, oh.
Yeah, about that actually. When Tilly leaves the room to get the chocolate, Zora just leans to Vess and says, "I didn't understand the thing about not punishing or judging people.
You know, like
That is power
generous.
you have when you study and do what we do."
Yeah, but you know, like there are some people who don't actually like come across people that need punished as much. You know, like and when you're a wizard who just sits in a tower doing research, you don't really have to,
Mm,
you
yes.
know, as opposed to when you're like,
I was like that once.
and then
In a
you
way. And
find
then I
things
got
like
out more.
bandits. Yeah, bandits
Yes.
need punished. Like
Yes.
Rakshasas need lightning bolted.
Yes, I think Tilly needs to get out more. She would understand.
I mean, maybe you could ask her about her travel plan. That's some good hot chocolate discussion.
This is going to go in circles forever.
Yeah. Until Jarek gets back at least,
Uh-huh.
which is the plan.
Jarek didn't want to be present for this conversation. Like, this was a twofold win for him.
So you all make nice with Tilly and are friendly and jovial, and she brings out hot chocolates with brandy and gin and just chocolate for hot chocolate for Fitch.
He adds the formaldehyde after.
What?
He adds
He
formaldehyde.
adds the
Oh,
formaldehyde
sure.
after.
Yeah, she's left a little space in your cup for it.
Well, as a show of gratitude, Fitch will tell Tilly that he can help her make the recipe if she wants.
Formaldehyde and hot chocolate, Fitch?
No, just formaldehyde if she wants the
Oh,
recipe.
oh, for preserving things.
Yes.
Yeah, generally Hob and I buy it, but the recipe might be useful. Can you write it down for me? Can Fitch write?
Yes, he can write. You've asked this a dozen times.
It's a day-to-day question. Given how Fitch
I would like to
looks,
think.
people don't assume he can write.
Well, Fitch will write down the instructions, and there are liberal, like, scribbles all over the page.
Hmm.
And when asked, he's like, "These are the directions. Like, this is the footwork for the crab dance you have to do while you make it." Like,
Oh,
it's
there's
filled with a lot of unnecessary.
spell components to making this.
This one considers it less components that are needed and more vibes in the heart that are needed.
Interesting. Okay, I'll take that to mind. Thank you, Fitch.
Yes, the bone juice senses fear, so one must be confident when approaching it.
Why, Fitch, does it hurt your bones when you drink it?
Absolutely.
Why do
That's how
you...
you know it works.
What is it working on, Fitch?
The pain is expelling the weakness. This one is strong as a result.
Fitch, did you learn that from someone?
This one learned it from itself.
It's good knowledge.
Fitch, have you tried not drinking this stuff for like a year?
This one got withdrawal symptoms within 4 days.
Okay, maybe we can wean you off of it.
I mean, I'm a little concerned about like the whole this makes you stronger.
I mean,
So without this you'd be weaker?
Yes.
Fitch, have you seen this make anyone else stronger?
This one is special.
I have theory
Chosen
about.
by God.
Well, wait.
I have theory about that actually, about it making him stronger.
So it
Actually,
makes you stronger because you told yourself it makes you stronger, and it's making you stronger because you're special. So you told yourself you're special?
No, because this one is a lizard abomination. And not warm. The worms don't like it. The colds do fine.
Do you know other colds?
Absolutely not.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't think a dragonborn would do good on that, Fitch. They tend to be colds, as you put it.
The study is needed.
Mm.
Fitch takes a swig.
Coughs.
Offers one to Tilly.
No, thank you. That smells delicious, Finch,
It
but
like
I'll let you have it all. But you gave me the recipe, I'll be sure to try it later.
Yes. Now, what about this Jarek thing?
Yeah,
I'm
Gup, what about this
so
Barrack thing?
interested in this Jarek thing. So Jarek goes to the castle.
Already?
Disguised as.
Not this time.
So just entirely covered in cloaks.
Yeah, he's covered up. But he's not disguised. He hasn't had it out.
Okay.
It never goes well.
Whoa there, beggar. Not around here.
For fuck's sake. And he'll hat himself to look like himself without a fucking cloak.
Hands go to swords rather quickly while you cast your spell.
Naturally.
Oh. Yeah. We recognize you.
I should hope so.
What do you need?
I'm here to see, okay, the queen.
Is she expecting you?
She should be.
Do you have some sort of proof or word from somebody?
The fact that I came to the front gate rather than just sneaking in, which I'm fully capable of doing and have proven to you multiple times.
Where have you been sneaking in from?
Jericho will just smile.
At this point, Jarek would say your mom's back door.
Oh, all right. So you got a note or something, here, Chief?
I don't. Magic is magic. Besides, I just finished up on something anyway. I need to double check with her on some information.
Hmm.
It's not like you don't know who I am.
Queen's got you running a quest, eh? He gives you like a wink.
Dirk would stare for a second and go, more like I elected into a quest.
Yeah. All right. We'll take you out up to her, but you might have to wait a minute. She's holding court, I think.
No, you can just shove me in and I'll wait until she's finished.
All right. Won't be a while.
How long's a while? Dirk will look around.
Couple hours.
Or does she have a waiting room or something?
Yeah, we'll stick you in a waiting room and tell her you're here.
All right.
Unless you
That
want
works
to
by me.
call on her at court.
No, I'll wait in the waiting
Well,
room for her. Just
you're not
tell her
dressed
I'm
for
here.
it, but well, I guess you could magic yourself that way.
I mean, I could, but nah.
Eh.
Court. And Dirk will just follow the guard. Because I assume the guard's just going to show him in.
Mm-hmm. So you are shown in and placed in an antechamber. There's a bookshelf, table, couple of chairs. It's comfortable, leather seats. Nice fire roaring in a fireplace.
He'll just grab up a book and see if it's worthwhile. Not like he's really going to absorb anything. He's just distracting himself.
Mm-hmm. It is simply called The Verse. and it speaks to the tales of a pirate captain, a do-gooder that traveled the seas, smuggling contraband occasionally, smuggling people often, and tells you the tales of his crew and adventures.
That seems perfect for, not actually reading.
Yeah. Couldn't even think. What, did I steal that from somewhere?
I'm gonna call you a massive nerd if you're referencing what I think you're referencing.
That might be.
Mm. Later.
I
Mhm.
didn't get this one.
Oh,
Which also means that Pink is a massive nerd. He
yeah.
knows.
Yes, I am.
So it's mutual fire, blue on
Mhm.
blue.
If you think you know it, send me a message. Privately.
Or you can just say it right now.
Nah, because I want
It's
to
a
know
fun
who
bet.
I want to know who actually knows it.
Not me.
Um, but yeah, Jerick is sent in this antechamber. A servant comes in, a young woman, asks you if you need anything.
Jerk will look around and just shake his head.
Okay. And you're there for a couple of hours, presumably. You check your clock once or twice.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's not great with time. He's probably checked it a few thousand times. Let's
Right.
be real.
What do you mean 20 seconds have passed?
That was at least 20 minutes. He might ritually cast detect magic to see if this place is actually fucking enchanted to fuck with time or something.
Hmm,
Keep himself busy.
sure. Over top of the fireplace, Jerick, there is a horn that is magical.
So he'll probably spend some time investigating that then.
Okay.
Clearly, the horn is what's causing this time delay type
Yeah.
phenomena.
Oh yes, it's a horn of time drinking. I've heard about this.
Cool magic item.
Um, you can give me an Arcana check if you want to try and figure it out, or you can cast Identify.
He doesn't have identify right now, so
Or you can just, it's a horn. But you said you were investigating it, so.
yeah. It's only a 13.
13. You've not seen it before, but it is a horn, a curled ram's horn, with the end cut off of one side and it's been hollowed out, to where you could blow into it.
Ah,
So you think it probably has something to do with the audible nature.
Huh.
Do you blow into it?
no, God no. Jerick has
Just
learned
try
enough
this
about
out.
magic
Yeah.
at this point.
Like, how curious does Jared get here?
Curious as a hobgoblin.
All right. By the way, that
Wondering if
ring
I had a-
that you all got last session,
Yeah,
bitch,
Jerick has it. Yeah.
jerk, attunement not required.
Oh shit! Then yeah,
Sorry.
he's got it on then.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
because it has charges, attunement not required.
Oh, does it?
Mhm.
Because I don't think you ever explained how it actually worked.
I thought I did.
What's it like a number of charges? Recharge at dawn or
it
some shit?
has 3 charges. You can use it to cast fuck, what was it? Healing word? No.
Oh no, healing word's the one that that Fitch has.
Cure light wounds.
Fitch does have-
Um,
Oh, okay, yeah,
a
that's
number of
totally the one that Fitch
times
has.
equal per day up to the use of those charges, or upcast it up to those charges. So you could upcast it to a 3rd level healing cure light wounds. And then recharges the D4 -1.
It's useful then. Fitch will get good use out of that.
Potentially. But Jarek's got it on now.
No. That one. I thought you meant the other ring.
Yeah,
Oh.
Fitch actually does
Fitch
have
actually
the
has.
curing wound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
curing
Fitch has
okay.
the
ring.
curing ring.
Fitch has the curing ring. Okay.
Can someone type out the details of that Hornamababo if Jarek's taking it?
It can just
He's
be
not.
pulled out. Oh, yeah. Jarek steals a random horn off of the fucking castle
Yeah.
wall. All right. Eventually, Jarek, the queen, arrives. Escorted by 2 guards.
Male, I'm assuming.
Actually, one is female. They're both female. One of them is drow, one of them is not.
He'll stand up and then bow.
Thank you, Jarek. You can unbow, rise.
Never gonna get used to that.
It means a lot to people.
Yeah,
I
the reason
never,
I tolerate it.
never really thought I'd be getting bowed at, but here I am. It's one of the perks of these shackles.
Yeah.
If you ladies will give us a moment, he's harmless.
Or just bites his tongue on that one.
The drow begins to say something, and the Queen Catherine gives her a stern look. And she kind of like nods her head and will be right outside the door.
He's learning from the drow more every day.
Jerk. Have they been feeding you? You look. Are you still in your disguise, being inside?
He was, but he'll just drop it now.
Okay. You look gaunt.
They've been feeding me. It's just been a long while.
Great. Well, let me get you something to drink.
Jericho will reach in his arm and pull out the goblet he stole from her back in court. Or in car, but last time, yeah.
Yeah.
And just
Xerus.
Serious.
Xerus.
That
Oh,
was
yeah,
all the
Xerus.
way in Xerus.
Yeah.
God damn, it has been a while. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh wow. You still have that.
Yeah.
Save it for special occasions.
This would be the only one since then, yeah.
I guess I'm glad that I'm special to you?
Derek just slowly looks around the room like, I killed an entire king. Yeah. Yeah, I am glad you're special to me as well. Awkward teenager.
Right? Slightly older, still teenager, awkward queen.
Yeah, yeah.
So she pulls a dagger out of her garb and slowly draws it across her hand.
Can't wait to see what she wants. Ah,
And offers her hand to you.
I want to roll on that, but yeah, no, he's just gonna walk over and take it. Like, yeah, no, he'll walk over and take her hand and lift it and try to be delicate about this. And there's no delicate way to tongue the incision
Just
in somebody's palm, so
straight Alucard, just ah,
yeah,
like
pretty much.
licking a window.
Oh god, yeah.
Hmm.
After, I will call it like 20, 30 seconds or so, he'll probably just pull himself away from her hand.
Mhm. Sure.
Thank you.
It's not much trouble, considering how you've helped me.
So what help do you need now?
None in particular, I just seek outside news.
Oh, that's
I need more unbiased sources.
refreshing. I think we sit now. I think this is the part where we sit. Would you like
Probably.
to have a sit?
Yeah. You
Sure,
take that chair and I'll take this one.
he'll do so. What news exactly, just to narrow this down?
Anything that they wouldn't tell me.
Oh, let's see. There was another demon invasion, or
Yeah,
yeah, there was another demon invasion. You probably already heard about that.
quite well.
Yeah, that was fun. We found
Oh, you were
Casimir,
there.
lost Casimir. Oh, yeah, no, we were there. Bastille saw us.
I
We
didn't get that
took
information.
we took a devil hostage to interrogate him and try to get to the bottom of things.
Did that yield you any useful information?
Yeah, the devils are fighting the demons. There's a distinction, apparently. But they're not opening the portals. The devil said his lady Scylla, apparently a demon general or royal or something or another, is doing something to make the portals open. But the portals are opening for both of them, so seems kind of counterintuitive. They're opening them up looking for forge keys for the
What's a
forge that
forge key?
they're parts of a machine that make warforged.
Oh, like gore.
Like Gore. Jericho will just look around slowly to make sure Gore's not around.
Well,
Yeah.
when he heard about the demons, he
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. That's
I
probably
heard
for the
something
better.
go clang and he left.
Yeah, that and probably for the better. Um yeah, no, they're looking for forge keys. We don't know why exactly, but we know they're both racing for it. if the devil's to be believed, they want to use them to give themselves a sense of permanence on the plane because they can't stay here for very long. They think whichever side captures the forge keys will be able to win the little power struggle they're having by staying here permanently.
Okay. That
So that was
sounds
fun.
extremely detrimental.
Yeah. Yeah, so now we're trying to collect the forge keys to make sure they can't get them all. Which
What if that
makes
just puts all the forge keys in one spot?
well, they already have some, so and yeah, it'll probably end up putting them all in one spot, but at least we can actually guard them in that case. Darn, actually had the fucking thing on display. So, I mean, there's that. At least if we can secure them and get them to a place where we can defend them, then I don't know. There's this thing we took out of. Well, no, we didn't. The adventurers took out of Xeris. I think it's in Cord now. I can't remember where it is. But just me going in range of it set me on fire. So God knows what it would do to devils. Maybe if we could get some of the forge keys into something like that and secure it, we could actually secure these things rather than waiting for them to pick them off one by one.
Oh, I think I've heard about something like this. It makes like the ground like hollowed.
Yeah, it was unpleasant, intensely. For me, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's that. There's chasing Castle Mirror up and down the coast. That's been delightful.
Oh, you're still after him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have not seen
Yeah, I'm
him.
gonna get him. No, he's in Cricksdale right now.
What's he doing there?
Running from us. I got a hold of him and I might have gotten a little carried away because he burned down my house and I was really happy having a house. But he burned it down. That was the first good thing that really happened to us in a long time. And then he burned it down. Some words were exchanged.
Do you want a house? I can give you a house. We have houses.
No, I'm sure they would just burn it down again.
Well, not if you take
Thank you.
care of
But
him.
someone's always going to want to burn it down. That's had a point.
That's a very bleak outlook on life, Jarek. You shouldn't. You really shouldn't look at it like that.
I mean, in fairness, okay, I'm literally dead.
That could be fixed.
So I've heard. Wish.
Yeah. You just need to find
Yeah.
a wizard strong enough.
Yeah, I'm not having so much luck in that regard right now. Maybe if we find one, that'll be something worth talking about. But for the time being, I don't
I
even know which way I'm gonna lean.
I hear there's a knife or a dagger or a sword or something that can also cast wish too.
Oh, yeah, I think that's a fairy tale though.
Those have got to be super rare. But
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds like given your luck, you kind of find crazy shit all over the place.
yeah, yeah. Speaking of, you still have that ring?
Jarek, please refresh my memory.
She had a ring of anti-scrying as well.
Hmm. Yes, actually, I do.
Good, good.
It is a very useful defensive magical item.
Yeah, I got Castle Mirrors.
Oh,
So now we're gonna have to go to Cricksdale and probably fight the entire fucking guild to get a hold of him, which
be
that man is slippery.
careful. I
Why?
hear crazy shit out of that. The guild
Any example?
controls the government. The guild is the government there.
Oh.
And, well, they're kind of assholes. Really assholes. Um, they throw crazy parties where no isn't really an option.
Oh. Oh, so I definitely need to burn that place to the ground. Oh. Wait. No. No, I'll take that up with Vess later. Um, fucking wonderful. So that means he's probably already convinced the entire government of Cricksdale that we're the bad guys and we're coming to kill him. I mean, which is at least mostly right.
Well, I mean, you're not the bad guys.
Certainly not the good guys.
Well, you're not the bad guys. You saved me.
Gonna be honest, I think that's the last good guy thing I did. Last time I tried to be a good guy, I found them burning elves at a stake. So I decided I wasn't gonna let that happen, and before I knew it, I burned all of the villagers alive. So, you know, um,
S-
kind of struggling with the good guy part.
Um, I mean, maybe it's your temper getting the better of you. I don't. I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know why they were trying to burn the elves at the stake. If they were
They were
bandits.
bandits. They had bees on their
Oh,
cheeks.
I mean, to be honest, if they were bandits and they already had the bees, that's a pretty common punishment.
Yeah, the idea of tying someone to a tree and setting it on fire just rankled me, I guess. What about you? Have you heard anything interesting? Anything useful?
Um, there was a monster that impacted a mountain.
Oh yeah, the Kraken.
A kraken.
Oh, yeah, no, well, I saw it.
Those don't live in the mountains
It,
or
yeah,
the
you're right.
atmosphere.
You're right. Saw it with my own prestidigitation. Crack it.
Ah, yeah. That that is certainly a kraken of some sort.
Yeah, no, we were there when we found it, and yeah, not.
Oh,
We were gonna do and then we looked at it, and then no, no.
oh, so you tracked it for a while.
Yeah, yeah, we were gonna fight it, and then we decided that wasn't exactly how we planned to die that day. So
That's good. Don't go dying, jerk.
Derek's just casually like running his finger along the inside of the goblet where anything might have like fallen from her hand and like licking it as he's talking, as if this is very casual.
Hmm.
Let's see. There hasn't been a whole lot of news outside of that. Mostly the demon bit, which I thought was a giant step forward, but now just leaves me wondering how the fuck I'm gonna hunt down whatever the hell Lady Scylla is, which is probably above our pay grade, but you know, that's that. Zoria's
Maybe
been having
go find
visions.
those stones that you talked about.
Oh yeah, we're still working on that.
The keys.
Yeah. I had one at one point, I think. I think that's what got stolen from me back when Edric was alive.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, I think of him often. Keep thinking back to when Althane said I was well read, and I thought he meant I was red as in the color.
Hmm.
Weird. It's the weird things that stick with you.
Yeah. Well, may they rest in peace.
One of them, anyway. Edric's a woman now.
Sharing lots of secrets this session.
Yeah. Jarek's just like, I'm done. This is my therapy session.
Uh-huh.
Edric's
woman.
Oh yeah. I don't know if we ever told you. I thought we told you about the cutthroats.
Well, yeah. I mean, I met your crew.
Well, I mean,
In
the
Melanthropy.
other part of them, which is apparently if they die, they just come back in another body.
Okay.
Edric came back with a generous bust.
Okay.
And a hungering for meat skewers, and was pregnant. So I mean, and also didn't remember that she was a he ever, and thought they were always she. It's confusing.
Interesting. I understood Edric. He was I wouldn't say simple, but easy to understand.
No, he was simple. He was simple, direct, Char.
Oh,
And then he got into a chicken match with his god, and that went really poorly.
Is she still all about Shar?
I don't think so.
Oh,
He didn't seem as Shari. More hungry for meat sticks and heavily pregnant.
interesting.
Tried to beat the shit out of me because she thought I got her pregnant, which was weird because fucking. I mean, I don't think I can. Well, I mean, I guess I. Anyway. She ran off with Sika.
Who's
Nurs is
Sika?
apparently a. Sika's a little. What do you call them? Not goblins, but the tiny ones.
No? Halfling?
Gnome.
Kobold?
I think. Gnome. I think.
Okay.
She was with us for a while. Didn't go great for her either.
Hmm.
She ran off with Adris. Now Adris won't return our sendings, which, I mean, good on her, I guess.
Oh. Do you know where they went?
Not the foggiest.
Interesting.
Generally speaking, when people leave our little group of their own volition, I just kind of assume they're going off to doing something better in their lives. Because this is just suicidal and strange. And you remember when we met, you said you wanted to know about the adventuring life?
Yeah. And I
It sucks.
got enough of a taste.
Yeah, it just keeps going downhill.
I mean, you have a lot of money?
Not normally. In fact, we're normally pretty poor to the point that we end up doing things for random people that we probably shouldn't do because we so desperately need money to fund our campaign to go chase demons and not really get anywhere. But
Do you need money?
normally, yeah. Oh, you mean no. You probably have better uses for yours.
Jerk. People throw gold at me. I have
That's actually fair.
a stupid amount of suitors who, for some reason, think they can win the hand of a queen with empty promises and bracelets made of ivory and jade.
You see, on
They
one hand, that really upsets me, but on the other, the idea of spending their money is actually kind of making me happy.
they don't understand that they need to win the heart of the woman attached to the crown.
This isn't a slight, but do you even have time to have a heart these days?
I let the drow be the heartless ones.
Good. You seem to be shaping up and dealing with them. I was worried at first.
It's a pick your battles thing.
I noticed there's some more drow in the city.
Yeah, I try not to be a puppet, but it's hard.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll have to revisit that when all this is over.
I don't know how to make them leave.
You have that ring on?
Yes.
Let me think about how to make them leave then. It's not like you can really do much from your position. And I'm not trying to say you're powerless, but I mean, you're surrounded by spiders all the time.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they'll still just leave of their own volition when all's said and done. It's
I
not
don't
comfortable out in the light.
get that feeling.
Mhm. How attached are you to being queen?
It has its perks, but like I said, this is a different kind of prison.
Yeah, sorry for that. Well,
My
if we can't
life
figure
is a
something else.
prison, Jarek. From the day I was born, a gilded cage.
Done all right by it. I seem to recall you feeding those orphans. Seemed to flex on it kind of nicely then.
It doesn't cost anything to be nice, Jarek. Feeding orphans is pretty cheap, and it gives me a few moments of freedom to take enjoyment in simple things.
Well, the gold would be useful, but I don't want you to think that this is an exchange. Is there anything that you need done? Anything you would like? Something to make the cage a little less uh suffocating?
To spread the bars a little.
Can you give
Just
me an example?
bring news to me.
I'll do you one better. Gold, good. Again, I can use gold, but if you're getting so much of it, maybe next time I drop by, you can give me and he'll like reach in his arm and pull out a coin. This coin used to let me cast sending. I mean, it still does, but she's kind of a bitch. Um, maybe if we had a way to do this,
You
be
need.
easier to give you news.
Oh,
I don't have the money to have one made, so
oh, okay. Um, I suppose that we can make a few sending stones or coins.
the pair would be enough. One for you, one for me. I can just give you news whenever we find anything, keep you in the loop,
Yeah,
and you can tell me if anything goes sideways because and I'll just gesture around.
everything went sideways years ago.
More sideways.
Mm, yeah,
I dislike accepting money from you, but given the circumstances that it's the suitors' money, that gives me a perverse pleasure, I'm going to say out loud, and could be useful when we're bordering with Cricksdale. And I think honestly that we've kind of pissed Hob off.
the
Uh,
wizard mob.
yeah, he's teleporting us all around and helping us a lot, but we're finding it hard to pay him back sufficiently and work with him appropriately.
Oh,
So it might be nice to be able to give him some more extra gold or something to, you know, balm that. He's been really useful. We're just always running everywhere, so we never have time to sit around and have a discourse or like, I don't know, ask if he has kids. Oh God, I never asked if he has kids. I wonder if he has kids.
maybe getting to know him um,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
is
pretty terrible at
something
that.
that he wants. I don't know. I mean, to be a wizard in a tower, even amongst all these people in the city, must be kind of lonely.
I'm beginning to think I hate people. I
They're
don't
all
have any
right.
other. I don't think I have any other news that's worth a damn.
Okay.
We're chasing down the stones. There was a demon invasion. Um, Hobbs making us a flying boat.
Oh, that's
Less flying and
interesting.
more. Yeah, less flying and more. It'll hover above the ground, so it'll be easier, and we don't have to replace carriage wheels all the damn time.
And then you have sails.
Yeah, yeah,
So long as the wind is blowing in the right direction.
yeah. No, that should be nice. I hope. I hope.
I like the idea.
I was the one who asked him for it, and I don't know if it's a dumb idea, but we'll find out.
Hmm. I should. I might steal that idea, Jarek.
Hey, help yourself if it works. I mean, I'll tell you if it doesn't. Or, you know, I'll stop showing up and be set on fire by some intrinsic magical value that I pissed off.
Hmm.
Either way, you'll find out pretty quickly.
Still cursing Bashaba's name. Or is it Timora today?
No, I haven't flipped a coin today.
Hmm.
One of them will make up their mind one day.
Be
That's
careful.
probably the day. Hmm?
So be careful. The gods are particular.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But hey, maybe they can help me clear up whether I should be a vampire or start looking for a mythical dagger that can make me not a vampire.
Fuck you, Jarek. It's awesome and you know it.
It would be awesome if I'd stop burning up in the sunlight, Vishla.
Quit being a little bitch.
Yeah, they collected what was left of you in an ashtray. I'm sorry, that was hurtful. I'm sorry, the dagger's talking.
I seem to recall you mentioning something about that previously.
Yeah, ancient vampire and a dagger. He's
Mm-hmm.
actually pretty good people, despite. Anyway, I should get going. We're gonna be dropping into Cricksdale
Sure.
in like an hour or two.
Oh, I was gonna say for you to come back in a few hours to grab some, you call it loot?
You know what? We can delay it. Yeah. Yeah, I can drop by in a few hours.
Okay, great.
Um, any suitors you want me to stab? Anybody too pushy? I'm really willing.
Thank you, Jarek. It's easy enough to play them against each other. They're all pretty dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I remember the first one before everything in
Oh,
Zeros.
I heard he died.
Probably. Pompous little prick.
Yeah,
Magical equipment. He just reeked of someone who got a bunch of gear from his rich family.
it's been so long. I don't really even remember his name.
Neither do I. Like, I should feel bad for people dying, but I just don't. All right, yeah, I'll swing by in
Yeah.
a few hours.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite flower? A favorite a book I can look out for you? Something to anything? I don't. This is weird. I don't know if I can bring you things or what to bring you, and I don't want to bring you like, oh look, I brought you a statue of Bahamut, and then you go, oh, I don't worship Bahamut anymore. That was more my family's thing. Like, I don't.
Oh, I guess the unexpected. The things that people don't bring a queen.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I have anything on me at the moment, but I can keep an eye. I'll find you something to pass the time.
Sure.
All right,
All
I'll
right.
swing back in a few hours. Where do you want me to go? Just the front gate,
Just
or
yeah, the gate and uh they'll be expecting you.
that works. Um, sending stones. Please do remember.
I will have someone working on them.
This is awkward. I don't know how to say goodbye. Normally we get chased out, or I storm out and steal a goblet.
Uh-huh. Great. Um, well, I'll see you eventually in a couple hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good luck in Cricksdale.
Actually, I do have a request.
Hmm.
Money and all that aside, and the sending stones, which I'm adding a third. Can I have some of your hair?
That is super weird.
No, no, not like that. I don't. I'm not that level of. Anyway, no. In case you die.
I mean, it makes it a little less weird. Um,
You're surrounded by what you are and how things are. If you were to die today and I were to come back tomorrow, I'd be out and okay. And I kind of don't want to be out and okay.
oh, the um, I have this necklace that you guys brought me
Mm-hmm.
from I'm drawing a blank. The criminal underlord
Ravnus.
Ravnus. Thank you. From Ravnus. It's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to keep me safe in that instance.
I'd probably trust him for that, but in case they do something and take the necklace, think
Oh,
about it. It doesn't have to be now. Um, yeah. Enjoy
oh,
your night.
okay. Yeah. You too, Jarek. And she gives you a brief kiss on the cheek and pushes you out the door.
And out he goes, not blushing because he can't blush, but just kind of standing out in front of the door, stupefied and staring off for like a solid 60 seconds
Mm-hmm.
before he looks over to a nearby guard, probably one
Yeah,
of the females.
the two women, yeah.
Good night. Just walk by them,
Uh-huh.
probably with a little skip in his step.
Uh-huh.
And he'll head over to Hobbs.
Okay.
Skipping.
Yeah. Skipping to Hobbs.
Skipping or skipping adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
Pep in his step.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. All right. So Jarek gets to Hobbs and you knock on the door.
Yeah.
Doop, doop,
And before the barking even starts, he's gonna go, "It's me, Brutus."
doop. While inside, you all hear dum 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 dum. And then it's me, Brutus.
Mm.
Oh. Brutus, if you don't mind, it's Jared. You can just find him. The others are here as well. Anyway. Brutus goes, I don't think we should, but okay. You know I don't trust him. Uh, so Brutus opens the door for Jarek, who's standing there with like 5 little flowers in one of his hands. Probably not realizing that he picked them.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was wondering where you're going with that, or if it was somebody else.
Something important?
It's been a wonderful day, and he'll pause and like tuck a flower into Brutus's fur. Who's a good boy?
I'm a good boy.
You're a good boy, Brutus.
Yeah.
Just walk in, like like trying to suppress a grin and failing miserably.
Zoria.
I want some belly rubs, but I don't trust you still.
That's
Zoria,
okay.
has he been bewitched or something? Is there a way to figure out what this is?
I can try and detect magic. See if it's a charm.
Jarek will just hold up a finger. Don't bother.
We can
The
dispel
magic,
magic
the
on him.
magic, the magic of the evening is not detectable. So, how things go here?
Well,
Do
you
you,
know, we drank and we talked about which shop has the freshest ingredients for spells and stuff.
Okay, okay. So, where's Hob? Where's our buddy?
I'm sure he's out
just
busy
me
doing.
tonight. He's looking
Oh,
after
Tilly. He
after
walks
the
over and hugs Tilly.
That's very
hmm,
invasive, Derek.
Irregular.
Sorry, I'm a little invasive, and he'll pat her on the
hmm.
shoulder and stand up. I'm not biting. Don't worry. It's been a good
Yes.
day. So, why did nobody tell me the Cricksdale's full of tyrannical rapists? That would have been good to know.
I mean, we kind of mentioned that the guild is evil.
Yeah, you didn't give me the proper words though. Like the government's run by the guild, and he sounds happy, mind you. The government's run by the guild, and they throw parties where consent's not a thing, so they kind of need to fucking die, first off. And second off, I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry, my mind wandered for a second.
Yeah, the guild is evil.
Yeah, okay, so we need to take care of that problem.
I mean, we kind of can't wait. I mean, Tilly. I mean, Hob doesn't want us to take the guild out right now. So, you know, we might have to just do some recon and some strategical, precision work.
Wait, they're all rapists and stuff?
I mean, well,
I
They
thought
attend
the
parties of non-consensual.
I heard that
I
those
mean,
are
I
more
haven't been
like
there in a couple.
orgies.
When the last time I was in town, it wasn't like that. It was more like what Jarek
Yeah,
is referring.
I trust
I
Vess,
mean,
and he'll slap Vess's hand. I'm in a good mood. He'll slap Zoria's
Vets,
hand.
did they rape you?
look, you have reasons, I have reasons. We went through. Fine, we can just move to there are just people who need to die.
Wait a second. That wasn't a no.
That's what you got from that jerk.
Did someone rape my friend?
At this point,
Which one?
Z- Zorish is going to chime up and say, Jarek, shut up.
Man, I'm I'm gonna drink them. I'm gonna drink them.
Why would you want them in you?
Why?
I didn't.
Because I tried to have a rule a long time ago to only drink bad people. And honestly, I don't know why I ever did that, but it was a rule I made once, so presumably it was important to me at some point in time.
They seem like bad people.
Yeah, they're not good. And I haven't been there in a couple decades, but it does feel like they've been growing in power from what I've heard. I have some contacts who are doing some investigation and trying to get information. So we can definitely do some further recon while we're down there and provide additional information to my source. And, get some additional help maybe. But it's a fucking adventurers guild.
So you need to be
Yeah, I'm not afraid of
strategic
that.
about that.
Oh, that reminds me. And he'll pull out a bag from his arm and hold it out to Tilly.
What?
This is yours.
We had a discussion about, our appreciation.
Look, I'm terrible at personing, as witnessed by the way you responded when I hugged you. And I get that, and I'm terrible at this. But I also learned from Zoria that doing magic the way you guys do is really expensive. This isn't payment, this is just to help a friend. So
Okay.
here. Also, Zoria, and he'll hand Zoria back.
Are
Is
these
this Shirk?
what's with these bags?
The 200 gold each.
Is it fucking All Saints Eve or something?
First off, I'm in a good mood. Second off, I find it really difficult to be around people. Tilly's charming and hot. And
I
yet,
yeah.
I just.
Please don't touch me.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't like being
Relax.
touched.
Sorry. Point being, I'm not good at the peopling. But at least I can encourage you to go do things that you do enjoy. Yeah. And Zoria blows through money so fucking fast it's kind of alarming. You'd think she has a spell to get rid of money.
I mean, like
All
you
spells
said,
get rid of money.
yeah.
Mine don't.
Yours are aberrations.
Oh. Back
I've also never seen you throw a lightning bolt. I'm just saying.
Give me a minute. I need to go back to the castle in a few hours to pick up some things, and then I'll be good to go. I'm sorry, Tilly, if that delays anything.
I mean, that's
Really.
okay. We're having some chocolate. Would you like some chocolate? Some melted chocolate in a cup?
Got liquor to go with it. Maybe blood in your case, chocolate blood.
I don't think I've had some blood. I'm good. Um,
Oh,
I mean, I could always use no, we're good. I want to keep that particular flavor. No, I'm just gonna sit and shut the fuck up and let you keep doing your things, and then I'm gonna go back to the castle and pick some things up. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna go over there by that bookshelf and not interrupt you guys having a good time. Tilly, I hope it helps with some of your reagents. It's not payment. It's just a gift. I'm going over
Okay.
there now. And Jarek will skip over to a bookshelf and commence to perusing titles.
Hmm.
Yeah, Zor's just holding hers like this, and it's like, I didn't understand.
Yeah, like
Why?
3 or 4 hot cocos in now. This is the happiest I've ever seen him. And
Something is wrong.
Vest,
I
Terribly wrong.
mean,
yeah, we should probably, burn that place down.
we were trying to exclude you from the murder part as much as possible.
Yes, I believe you said you did not want to participate. Something about not using your powers to judge. Yes.
I mean, I think it was punished,
Rapes,
but
Punish,
rapes kind of
yes.
like really immoral on
but you were saying
all
earlier that you
accounts.
just want people to stand trial or something like that. You know. It's fine. Look, you just get us there, and we'll do the rest. That's again, we're not looking for you getting us there. Is more help. It's all the help we need. Trust me, Zoria's got plenty of lightning bolts to go around. I think.
I do.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll stand by for a quicker escape if everything goes belly up.
That could be useful. But
That could
speaking
be.
of escape, actually, and Zori gets up, grabs the money that Jarek just gave her. I need to acquire something. I'll be back in a minute.
Jerk points over his shoulder as he's looking at a book. Called it.
Can't hold money for more than 5 minutes.
And Gump, if able, Zoria will purchase 100 gold pieces worth of chalk.
A lot of fucking chalk.
It's a lot of chalk.
Out of character, just because Lucky's not here, and we don't have a diamond. We now only have 200 gold of diamonds. We need an extra 100. In case again, Lucky's
Okay,
not here for
in
Fitch
case-
to
yes.
ask for.
In case Vess or Zoria goes down.
I
I mean,
would.
in case.
Knowing this, Zoria would spend 100 gold pieces worth of chalk for 2 castings of teleportation circle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're for.
Mm.
And she'd buy the rest of diamonds.
Okay.
So
So you buy
to
this
Fitch.
store out of chalk.
Yeah.
And then you find a jeweler and buy him out of diamond.
Yeah.
That's how magic works.
Right?
Yeah. And that's how 200 gold pieces disappear.
20 minutes after you get it.
20?
Wasn't
Yeah,
even
you look
20.
almost
Nope.
immediately.
Well, travel time. That's all I'm accounting for.
Thank you, Jarek.
Jarek will obviously leave for the castle to pick up the loot as well. But
Okay.
Zoria just comes back and bag empty
I am
now.
I am destitute again.
And I
Man,
still have mine.
Yes, fortunate.
Yeah, Zoria, if you learn teleport, maybe we can make money ferrying people back and forth.
That is a demeaning waste.
Now, see, you're asking Tilly to do that. See how that works, Zoria?
But that.
It's
No, I do
demeaning
not.
if you do it, but not demeaning if your friend does it.
I do not understand.
No, I think you understand where we don't. Maybe you could explain it to us why it's demeaning when you do it, but not demeaning when you ask Tilly to do it. Could you
Sure.
explain?
Jarek's over there casting comprehend languages just to read more books.
Sorry. What do you mean? This is not. Mm. Mm. I don't know how to teleport. She does. That is why I ask.
So we're grateful to people who help us.
Yes, was that not
Just
implied?
see, Tilly, we're grateful to people who help us. It's implied.
Yeah. Okay.
We're working on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Was that not clear? I don't understand.
Sometimes people need it even clearer than you need it.
Mm.
And that's where we'll pick it up next time. I have to go do baby stuff myself. So,
Sorry I ate up so much time.
no.
I mean, Bess ate up the first bit.
So, for those of you joining us this evening, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I think they did. And we will come. Let's see you Monday. Peace.